Today, we're going to be talking about ants. Why are we talking about ants? Exactly. Because honestly, this has been in my head for a weirdly long amount of time, and I'm tired of bringing it up in every conversation. Plus, you're the one who clicked this video, so now you have to listen to my rant-billings. So let's say we have a ton of ants, right? So we put them in a small little model town with small beds and tables and food, human stuff. And now we wait for 1,000 years. What happens? Well, the answer is obviously that they would evolve to be essentially anthropomorphic. Obviously. This brings up a lot of questions. Like, first off, why would they need to evolve in the first place? Well, obviously, that would be to adapt to their surroundings. You put them in a human setting, and they're going to evolve to be more human like. That just makes sense. You see, one of them is eventually going to develop the skill set to make delicious pastries, and that ant sized bakery is not going to run itself. But also, what type of society do you think they would even create? Like, I know that they already live in a monarchy, so they might stick to that, but maybe they'd grow past the point where they think as a tribe. Maybe they would adopt democracy, or maybe they'll be beyond the need for government. Maybe anarchism would work for them. I don't know. We don't know how fast they would evolve in 1,000 years. Speaking of, do you think they'll be able to speak like physically? Like I know that they can already communicate without speech, but imagine if they came up with some kind of ant language. Do you think that the ants would, get along with each other? Like, ants definitely have a caste system. So would they continue to like, I don't know, be be ant racists? I don't know. Also, females are the dominant sex in ants, right? So like would that mean that male ants would be considered the lessers in their society? Would there be like a male ants rights movement? Would there be male ant suffrage if they did develop a democracy? Would they develop the human concept of gender? Do they already is actually the better question. Now, of course, there's a chance that they could definitely escape the little town at some point. And when they do, they're going to probably learn of humanity. Would we all get along? I like to think that we would get along really well with the ant people. What would interspecies relations be like? Would there be like the Catboy equivalent of ants and humans? Would there be human ant hybrids? Actually, I think I'm thinking too much about this. I don't want to think about this anymore. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm going with this. Why I bring up all these questions and what are the answers to them? Well, hell if I know. If anyone has any answers, tell me right now because then I can stop talking about this.